What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'd like to talk about hashgrapH, a bit more of a serious coin, a serious project compared to the last one we talked about, which I'm still looking at. Pepe, the meme coin, or any of the meme coins that I've purchased. We can talk about how that progresses in the next few months to the bull cycle. However, today I'd like to actually bring out a serious investment opportunity, not financial advice. And today's token, today's crypto is hashgrapH. Why I think it's a fantastic investment and a life-changing project for those that get in early while the prices are still quite low. So you might be asking, why would I consider hashgrapH as a kind of a safe or a sure bet? As you know, in this space, nothing is guaranteed, but hashgrapH for me is one of the best projects out there in the crypto space. A project that really didn't have a strong bull run in the last cycle. And my arguments for it are, as we will go through in a minute, is just where it is right now. It is absolutely heavily discounted, and this project will change lives. Now, over the coming videos, I'll be bringing you exactly what my portfolio targets are. I'm not here to sell a course. I'm not here to tell anybody to purchase anything. But we know, one thing we know as investors in this space is that it has consistently made life-changing gains for people. You know, those that were in from the early days, and even in the last cycle, have made healthy, significant, life-changing opportunities and money. So, I mean, to start with hashgrapH, one of the things that really intrigues me is the governing council. So anytime you see a project like this, where you've got some of the largest organizations known to us as their governing council, there's the likes of you've got the likes of Boeing, Chainlink Labs, which is a project that I'll be covering in the future, Google, IBM, Tata, Ubisoft. If you know about gaming, you know about Ubisoft, EDF Energy, Dell Technologies, T-Mobile, just to name few. Now, obviously, that's a massive, there's a massive list of companies there. But I don't think that's the only reason why you should invest in a project like this. That should be an eye-opener. That should give you an indication as to how serious this project is rated and where it can potentially go with the backing and the governing council that it has. But let's look at let's actually look at this is their website. Let's look at the tokenomics. So, and let's look at the chart first. So if you look at the pricing of hashgrapH, this is giving us a 2x below the current price of what it was back in 2019. So an obvious question there is, obviously, if you look at a project like this and you had an opportunity to invest in crypto all the way back in 2019, would you get in? And I know a lot of people in the crypto space that got into this project at around 34 cents. I know a few friends who've got this project around, almost at its all-time high, and they FOMO'd into it. But what are we looking at today? So we're looking at 2x from what it was back in 2019. We're about to, we're halfway to 2023, going into 2024. So again, the question I ask myself, and I'd like to ask you guys, is if you had the opportunity to go back, a couple of years ago, would you invest in something like this, knowing where it could potentially go? And of course you would, because you would have been in for these two massive runs from where it was, one in March 2021 and then the ultimate top here in 50 cents plus in 2021 September. And again, we've got another peak here when crypto went ballistic back in 2021 November. So we're still looking at a relatively, I'd probably say this is a mid-cap crypto, but year to date, we've got 83% discount on this project compared to the height in September, so just over a year ago. And, we're looking at a crypto, say 34 in the global ranks. Okay. I just realized, sorry, I haven't been showing you the chart. Let me just give you some of those information that I'm looking at. There we are. So we're looking at something that is sitting around, where it was back in 2019. You can see these prices here, 3 cents in 2019, then it drops down. And we're looking at a small peak there of 5 cents. So literally, this is taking us back to those early days to what it is today. So you may ask, what realistic gains do we expect here? So just to go back to its all-time high over here. So we've got all-time highs of 56 cents. Now, let's do the maths. So 0.56 divide by what it is today, 0.0, I believe it's 62. So we're looking at just basic 9x to get back to the all-time high. Now, if we go to the what it can do, I have a realistic target of around $3. And from where we are today, if we look at $3, we're looking at 48 times or 48x times our investment. Okay, so if you put $1,000, expectation there is around $48,000, which is I think this project can actually go a lot higher than that. So right now, in terms of my investment target, so if you put in $1,000, you at the current rate, you're looking around 15,000, just under 16,000 tokens. Is that life-changing? Absolutely. For some people it is. For others, they may have more capital, and I would just quickly share my investment targets for hbar. So you can see here, I'm obviously DCAing into the space. I'm trying to accrue around the 250,000 mark if the price retraces. However, in my monthly investment or purchases, I'm looking to get into hbar at whatever the current price is at that particular moment. And this is my DCA strategy of a monthly purchase of around minimum 5,000 tokens. That would set me around probably $300 until at least for the next few months. And then if the price retraces, my plan is to basically maybe pump a little bit more to it until I get into the target. So I had a big bag which I bought at very low during the FTX crash, but I've sold it since, and I'm looking to go into these imminently, starting from this month. You can see other tokens that I'm obviously looking in, some other investments that I have, and what that strategy is. And to be honest with you, I'm not one of these YouTubers that will ask you to join a Discord or to buy anything from me. I think the biggest thing we can do here is probably to invest together and have a look at these tokens and investment opportunities. Any portfolio should have a risk-free side to it, and of course, I love the memes. As you know, I've already invested in meme coins, so that's going to continue. But look, there are significant advantages of this token, honestly, and the more I look into it, the more I look at the governing council, the more I see where hbar could go in the future. There are some disadvantages as well, but the team have obviously worked on a lot of these. You know, there was a couple of hacks recently in the Hadera hashgraph space, but no damage to token holders. So overall, I'm really bullish about this project, and I think, you know, we can look back together in few years and see whether this was the right investment or not. But overall, at 6 cents to something that's already been to 50 plus cents, that could potentially go $2 to $3. It's a no-brainer. Let me know what you think. Are you invested in this position? Are you looking to get into it? If you're looking to get into it, just like I am, what are the key criteria you're looking for? I've been looking for retracements, but it's one of the few projects, again, going back to the chart, is one of the few projects that haven't actually had a massive spike yet, but I think it's going to be quite imminent, in my opinion. So it's listed on all the major. You know, I usually buy from Binance at the moment. I also have, I use Gate, Mexi, you know, but Binance is my go-to for hbar. So listen, let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, just good luck to us. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to drop me a comment, like, subscribe, and all the other good things. Thanks a lot, guys. Hopefully we'll get there sooner than we think. But I do believe in crypto. I think it's the only technology or the greatest wealth of transfer in our lifetime. So yeah, let's get into it and take care.